Hi everyone, my name is Michelle from AIM Human Performance, where we want to help you assess, improve, and maintain your health. In a previous exercise video, I shared with you 3 exercises to keep your feet mobile or flexible. We also talked about at the time how important it is that our feet are able to be both mobile and flexible, yet at the same time very strong when necessary. So today I'm going to share with you 3 exercises designed to help you strengthen your feet. If you missed our previous mobility video, go back and watch that one as well. So let's go ahead and get started. The first exercise is designed to strengthen the muscles that cross the front of your foot and your ankle. These muscles are very important in helping you to pick up your foot, especially as your leg is swinging through and you're taking a step. This is what helps keep those feet up off of the ground so that you don't trip over anything that's underneath you. It's also the muscles that are very important to make sure that as we get older, we're not starting to shuffle our feet, but we're actually picking them up and placing them down. So let's give this exercise a try. So the muscles we're strengthening run down the front of your shin and across the top of your ankle right here. The first beginner exercise would just be to see if you can raise the feet up off of the floor, keeping your heels affixed to the ground, and then lowering smoothly back down. This is a great way to start. You can start by beginning with 10 of these and building up from there. If you've been doing this exercise for a while though, and you're ready for a little bit more of a challenge, here's a very quick, easy way that you could add some strength training or resistance training to those muscles. Simply take one foot, you're gonna cross it over top of the other ankle. It's just gonna rest there. Now the weight of that ankle is resting on the foot. So the one that's on the ground, can you lift that foot and ankle up using those muscles in the front of your shin and then come back down? It's slightly more comfortable than actually placing a weight on the top of your foot, and definitely more challenging as your muscles of the front of your ankle now have to lift the weight of the other leg. Again, try this 10 on each foot and then see if you can build up to a few more from there. Our second strength exercise actually builds on a mobility exercise that we learned in our previous video. So if you need to, go back and watch that version because you should become very good at that option because it starts seated, and now we're going to turn this exercise into a strength-based one because now we're going to be going into the standing position. So let's try this rock the boat exercise standing. Just like we did in the seated position, we're going to try to rock our feet from right to left here. We're standing up nice and tall, our knees are straight. We're going to rock those feet out as if they were taking a wave, and then we're going to flatten those arches and we're going to roll them inwards. Try to keep your knees at about the same spot. Don't let them come together and further apart. Just let them be where they are as you rock those ankles back and forth here. Again, try to keep your toes in contact with the floor as you're rocking back and forth. We're getting this is a 2-for-1 exercise, which is great. We're continuing to build on this mobility exercise that was part of our previous video. But now since we're standing, we're having to do this with the entire weight of our body on top. So this is definitely a step up or a progression from our seated version that we did before. Again, try to do 10 exercises of these if you can, and then see if you can build up from there. When you're ready to make this more challenging, you may need to have a chair next to you or a wall. The next progression to this strength exercise would be to shift your weight a little bit more onto that one foot. Maybe lightly touch the other foot on the ground and see if you can do that same rock the boat motion on one foot. This is definitely more challenging since now the majority of your body weight is over one ankle or one foot. So this is definitely the intermediate version of this rock the boat exercise. Our third and final exercise to strengthen your feet involves standing and working on the back muscles, your calf muscles, and also some of the muscles on the bottom of your feet. So let's give this a try. Since this final exercise is standing, you may want to have a chair next to you or a wall so you could place your hand on there for balance. So let's have those feet hip distance apart. Remember, we're working on strengthening those muscles at the back here. Can you rise up onto the tops of the feet or the balls of the feet and then slowly lower back down again? This would be a great beginner place to start. Most of us know these as calf raises, and you may already be working on these at home. If that's the case, let's take it to the next level here. So both feet are going to be on the ground, and they're both going to help you rise up off of the floor. Then can you shift your weight onto one foot Can you take one foot off of the ground without letting that heel lower? Pause there, and then slowly lower the foot back down again. This is why you might want to have your chair next to you. So the same thing again, you're rising up on both feet. You're gonna shift your weight over top of one foot. Here's the important part. You're gonna stay up there, maintaining that heel. Don't let it drop as you take the other foot off of the ground. And then slowly with control, you're gonna lower your heel back down again. We're not collapsing back down. So if one final time, heels are both lifting off the floor, they're both rising up there. You're gonna shift your weight over, just take one foot off the ground, hold it there, pause for a good one Mississippi there, and then slowly lower down. You're gonna try to do 10 of those on each foot. Thank you for following along with these 3 exercises to strengthen your feet. I also referred to our previous video where we worked on 3 exercises for mobile or flexible feet. Be sure to check that out as well. And then you can also check out both our beginner balance exercise series and our intermediate exercise series. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to us or just let us know how these exercises are working for you.